I wanted to say really quickly, I'm sorry that I've like barely been uploading. I'm gonna explain why at the end of the video. It's nothing like crazy. And I would also like to apologize for the lighting. It's like 8 a.m. I literally woke up, kind of got ready, and I was like, I need to film now or I'm just not going to. So it's bright and early and I'm back. Hey y'all. And I have more creepy stories for you guys. This is 20 spine-chilling things that people caught on Ring doorbell cameras. These are just stories. I like to find the videos to like react to, but it's really hard to find new ones. They're always like the same. So we're just gonna like describe what happened. The first one is super short. All it says is a full-grown man had a gun and shot someone. Don't know if he missed or not. All I know is I was scared. Number 2, I bought my ring when they weren't available in the UK. I imported it from America. Next door got broken into and the guy doing it was clearly looking at my doorbell wondering if it was indeed a camera or just some fancy new doorbell. I recorded him using their doorbell with his t-shirt over his finger to stop the prints and him breaking in by kicking through the bottom panels of the door. I showed the video to the police and they said, yep, we know him. I also caught him smoking a cigarette and throwing it on the ground, leaving that sweet DNA on the butt. Police picked it up, used the cigarette in my videos as evidence, and they charged him. He got 3 years at Her Majesty's pleasure. Next one. I have a camera doorbell, not a ring. The creepiest thing I ever saw was the night I had 2 cops come to my door. They stood outside the door talking to each other about if I was home or not and who would R-word me first. Wait, what the fuck? I was at home at the time. My dog alerted me by whining at the door and I checked the doorbell cam. I listened to them talking for about 10 seconds before I called 911. Didn't you say they were cops? The operator told me they didn't have cops in my area and to stay away from the door, but at least one more locked door between me and them and to stay on the line and quiet until the real cops could get there. That is actually my worst fear. I live around the block from the fire department, so it was less than 2 minutes later when a fire truck pulled up and the 2 fake cops ran off. Literally, Nar, not right now. I think Nar has a cold. I'm not really sure. He's been sneezing a lot, and I can't tell if it's like just because it's changing to like the fall winter time. So maybe he has allergies. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna call the vet. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Number 4. My little brother is a sleepwalker. This one time he snuck out of the house while still asleep. My sister said she heard someone talking just outside the door. Went to look and saw my brother sat on the porch couch apparently having a conversation with my grandpa. She says he was telling my grandpa, I love you and I'm going to miss you. My dad got him back inside the house without waking him up, and nobody gave much thought into what just happened until a couple hours later when my uncle called telling us my grandpa had passed away while asleep. My little brother says he doesn't remember anything, but we got it on video. We can't hear what he's saying too clearly, but he was definitely talking to someone, and he sure as heck said, I'm going to miss you at least twice. Okay, that's like terrifying. Wait, was he actually talking to your grandpa, or was it like he was talking to no one but you just assumed he was? Like, was your grandpa there? I'm a little confused, but that's so scary and so sad. Okay, 6 people standing about 10 feet from my door and just staring at my house this past September. They were muttering to each other for almost 20 minutes before going to the next house on the row and muttering there too. My girlfriend thinks they were the HOA, but I don't totally believe that. No, because fuck the HOA, so even if it is, that's still scary. This one's really short. It's not actually a Ring doorbell, just a security camera, but we caught this mountain lion casing my car late one night. Wait, there's literally a photo of it. Wait, okay, if there's photos to some of these, I'll put them on the screen. I'll probably just like cover the whole screen with it, because I think there are photos to some of these. That's crazy. At 5-ish in the morning, sun was just starting to come up and it's the middle of winter. My husband, half asleep, answers the doorbell on his phone in bed next to me. It's a toddler wearing nothing but a PJ top and underwear. Husband says, hello? Toddler says, can my son's name come out to play? Husband, still half asleep, says, not right now, maybe later. About 3 minutes later, husband suddenly sits up as the reality of the situation dawns on him, and he rushes out of the house to track down a wandering toddler walking barefoot in the streets in freezing weather. Turns out my son's toddler friend from daycare, who's been to our house once for a playdate, just walked straight out of his front door undetected and memorized the route to our house. For me, it was the possibility of his little journey ending very differently than it did in a number of terrifying scenarios that still haunts me. No, I see so many TikToks, dude, of like people just finding toddlers wandering around. I'm like, how do you lose a whole child like that? Oh my God, this one says not super creepy, but there's a guy that pets my plants sometimes. Like, why? Not really creepy, but there's a serial gnomer in the neighborhood being caught on doorbell cameras. She's dropping off gnomes on the unsuspected and walks away. Wait, I would kind of like love that. Not a ring cam, just a porch cam. The creepiest thing I've seen, raccoons. Like 12 of them lined up on my porch staring at my front door for what seemed like a really long time. They're like planning to attack. They're breaking in. Okay, a lot of these are getting kind of short. A chemical plant blew up a few miles from my house and you could hear the distant explosion and see an orange glow on the camera. Wait, that's scary and there's a picture of it. Nor, can I help you? Number 12. My mom saw a guy wandering around her yard with a baseball bat in hand late one night. Her, my brother, and our Great Dane went out to ask him what the fuck he thought he was doing. Guy immediately ran off. Used to think security cameras at home were weird. Now I know they can give you a head start in case something shady is about. No, I used to tell you guys all the time when I lived in my old house, I wanted security cameras, but I was also so scared of them because if I just checked them one night or got an alert that there was movement, something, stop staring at me, Nar. And I saw something on the camera, oh my god, I don't know what I would do. I don't know if I can handle that. I would just rather, ignorance is bliss sometimes. Not a Ring doorbell, but a small camera in my bedroom window. I caught a man watching me through the window in real time. That's what I'm saying. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that information? My phone alerted me that there was movement outside my window, so I opened the live stream and watched the man watch me. Okay, number 14. My wife's ex-husband in our backyard looking into the windows. Honda Civic riding back and forth slowly around our neighborhood playing ice cream truck music loudly. Hoping it was a stupid prank and not something more sinister. I would never go up to a Honda Civic expecting ice cream, so hopefully it was a prank or else they're dumb. Oh, okay, I kind of like this one. Not too creepy, but there was a man in my area for a time that would wear a jumpsuit and a TV on his head, and he would randomly leave old TVs and monitors on people's porches. Dude hit up 50 homes and was never caught. I kind of like that one, it's funny, and there's a picture of him with a TV on his head. Number 17. Dude crouching behind my car while me and my mom got out. Crept up right behind it and we didn't even notice. His face was covered, didn't see it until a day or two later watching random clips. The power line across the street burst into flames for a moment. Not a transformer, but the cable itself. Maybe it's not that unusual, but I've never seen anything like it. No, I would panic. Okay, and I think we have 2 more. This one's pretty long. This is the longest one we've had. I watched a delivery driver get knuckle deep in their own nose and then plant a gangly looking booger on one of our columns. That was the funniest. The creepiest, our neighborhood is a common target for porch pirates. Our neighbors got a bunch stolen off their porch a few years ago and we all put up cameras after that. You'd think that porch pirates would recognize that many of the houses have cameras now, but you don't get to porch pirate status by being an intelligent person. I moved some cardboard boxes outside, intending to load them in the truck and take them to the town dump. I got busy and forgot I set them out on the steps. It got late. A porch pirate came along and picked up the main box, and the rest were crushed into, thinking it was some expensive package. We were unaware anything was going on until the dogs went nuts, meaning someone was at the front door. I went out, took a quick peek, nothing. The dogs went nuts again a few minutes later. This time, I went back outside armed. Wouldn't be the first time I needed it. As I approached the front door, something ran across our front yard and through both sets of gardens. I then heard some crap box rev up and putter fart away. I checked security cam footage and witnessed the lowlife cram himself into the largest cardboard box to hide when I approached the door the first time. It's cool though, I left some presents for the porch pirates last year and they haven't been back since. Packaged up about 10 pounds of dog crap, old chicken broth, bonus if you let some chicken go rancid and toss that in too, and silver nitrate in a large Ziploc bag. Glue it upside down in a cardboard box so that the flaps contact the bottom. Glue the bottom of the bag against the flaps of the box. When someone opens the box, it tears the seal open and makes one hell of a mess that they will never be able to clean up. That is so nasty. Okay, and finally, number 20. What's most scary is my Ring doorbell went off several times in the middle of the night for no reason. I changed the setting to video only wake instead of audio and video. It went on for about a month. That's the finale? Are you kidding? That's nothing happened. Okay, and that's all I have for now. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any creepy Ring doorbell stories that you would like to share with me or the community, I will have my subreddit linked down below. Now I'm gonna go into my little rambles. I really don't have that much to say about why I was gone. Honestly, it's all just excuses. I totally could have uploaded, but I am gonna talk about why I didn't. So we're gonna get into that. But I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye. My main reason for not uploading the last 2 weeks, I uploaded one video in the last 2 weeks. My main reason was my sister was in Japan and I was watching her and her friends' cats. So basically I was a mother of 8 for 2 weeks. I was really stressed. I think I was mainly stressed because my sister's friends' cats, like, they didn't know me, and they're not super, like, they were scared. They didn't really understand what was going on. They were gone for a really long time, and I was going there like every like 2 days, and they just, like, I never even saw one of them. He never even came out, and the other one just, she did not like me. I was like her arch nemesis. And so I wasn't taking it personally by any means, and I was still going just to make sure they were good. I was hanging out with her for a little bit, but she just like wasn't having it. She would like attack me. And I get it. She was scared. She just wanted her mom. She didn't know where she went. She was confused, and like I get it. It's really scary for them. And she doesn't live like far from me, but she also doesn't live super close. And so I was going there like every 2 days, and that just, like, I don't know, driving takes a lot out of me for like literally no reason. But I was also going to my sister's place multiple times a day. Like, I didn't have to do that, but I would go like sleep over there every other night, and then I would like wake up in the morning at her place, come home, and then I would feel like I needed to go back there like later in the afternoon, just so they didn't like go over 24 hours without seeing somebody. Just because if it was my cats, like, that's what I would want. Like, my cats are so social. They love people. They're fine for like 2 days on their own if we were like to go on a trip together, because the only person I really trust to watch my cats is my sister, mainly because Weems has asthma. But if we went on a trip for like 2 days, they'd be totally fine by themselves. Obviously they would like prefer if someone stopped by, but like, you know, if I was gone for 2 weeks, I would want my sister here like every day, like within a reasonable amount of time, like, you know what I mean? So that's what I was doing for them. So I was like constantly like back and forth, and it kind of took a lot out of me, and I was really stressed, and I totally had time to film, but for some reason my brain was like, no, you don't. And I've like talked about that before. I have this like really bad problem with getting overwhelmed, and it's like nothing is happening, but I'm so overwhelmed. Like this morning I woke up, I was like, oh my God, I don't have time to film today. I'm not doing anything today. So I don't know where the fuck I got that from. And so that's why right when I woke up this morning, I like got up, did everything I needed to do, did Timo's inhaler, took my medication, went and just got ready, and I'm filming because I was like, just get it done. Like, it's not that fucking hard. This took me 30 minutes. Like, and I know that, like, there's like a logical part of me that's like, this is not gonna take you long. Editing doesn't take you very long either. Like, sit down and just do it. But I'm like, I can't. I'm just gonna sit on my couch and watch Bob's Burgers instead, which like one episode of Bob's Burgers is like me filming a video. So, and I'm watching like 30 episodes. So I don't know. And I don't know how to like fix that. I need to talk to my psychiatrist, because like I talked to her a little bit ago and I thought it was getting better. And then I actually just had an appointment, but I was like, I think I'm just really overwhelmed because I'm watching so many animals right now. And she was like, yeah, probably, let's see how you feel like next appointment. But I think I do need to talk to her, because I feel like it's like not even like I don't know, it's not an excuse for me not working, because yeah, I was like a little overwhelmed. I had a lot going on, but at the same time I still had so much free time. My camera stopped recording. I don't know, it's like this whole thing that I just need to figure out for myself. I also kind of just wanted to take a break. I feel like I haven't had like a full week off in a while, which like is so stupid because I barely work, but like whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like I have other excuses, but I don't remember what they were. Yeah. But my sister is back. Obviously her friend is back as well. They had an amazing time in Japan. Wait, let me like show you what she got me, because my gifts are like right next to me. She got me so much stuff in Japan. It's like insane. I think because I was watching her cats, and I didn't make them pay me. Her friend paid me, but I was like, you didn't have to do that. Like I was just doing that to be nice. But whatever, I appreciate it. So she got me this shirt, which I feel like this just like makes sense. It's just a bunch of cats. Can you see it? And then you all know I'm like the queen of Toontown, and she got me these Toontown cups. And let me say this, they're like really ugly. And she even told me, she was like, yeah, I bought them and I immediately regretted it because they're so ugly. I have to sneeze. They're pretty ugly. And they say like hot and cool, which I don't know what that means. Maybe this is like cold drinks, but they feel the same. So like, what does that mean? But they say Toontown on the bottom. Sorry if you see sweat, I'm like sweating my ass off right now. This is the last thing I have in the bag because I had to put, okay, so she got me this notebook. She basically got to like custom make a notebook. So it says my name on it, and then it also, she put like custom pages on the inside. I haven't opened it to like look at everything because I'm like stupid and I forgot, because I put it in a drawer because my cat was eating the wrapper off of it. And then she also got me those, what the fuck are they called? The crystal candy, like, you know how people on like TikTok do like ASMR with the crystal candies? I have been like dying to try one because the crunch is so satisfying. And so she got me those. I didn't like them. The texture was not for me, so I threw them away. She tried one too. She didn't like them either. So yeah. But then look how fucking cool this is. So this is just like a jean jacket, but it's like graffiti. Wait until you see the back. I'm sorry, but it's hilarious. Not the HTTP 404. Like, what does that mean? Like, page won't load? The sad face, like in the O. Because like, she said that a lot of the places, like, they would have, like, shirts would just have English, but it wouldn't make any sense. And I've seen that on TikTok. I think it's hilarious. But yeah, okay, so that's pretty much all I have for you. They're back, so I will have 2 videos this week. I don't care if I die in the process, I will have 2 videos this week. Nar stopped playing with my Toontown cups. Those are mine. But I'm gonna go. I love you guys so much. See ya.